Greetings, this is Marcia Griffiths, and you're locked to FunX Radio. Don't touch your dial now. Marcia Griffiths said that.
En ze is een van de I-Trees, een van de dames die naast Rita Marley meetoerde met Bob Marley. Maar zelf heeft ze ook een 20-tal cd's op haar naam staan. Ze zit al 44 jaar in het vak. En ja, ze is onder andere verantwoordelijk voor de Electric Slide. Dat is zo'n dance move. Want ze had het nummer Electric Boogie als eerste. Misschien weet je het nog wel. Electric Boogie, dat waren die rare dansjes wat we vroeger altijd deden. From Electric Boogie to Bring Back the Love with Cuddy Ranks. We're playing a lot of songs from the Empress of Reggae. How are you feeling?
I'm wonderful and I'm giving thanks.
What are you working on right now? Because the last album is from a couple of years ago.
Right now, very interesting because I have a double CD that's coming out any minute now with all the singers that I've ever worked with over the years I've been in the business, all the DJs, and 7 of the young artists, you know, people like Alaine, Itana, Ifrika, Taros, just to name a few, Damian Marley, just about everyone.
You're example for a lot of female artists. We just saw you meet with Cecile. How was that?
Well, I've been inspiring Cecile for some time now. You know, every time I, go to the office that she used to work, she would tell me that, she loved the business and all, and I would encourage her because over the years, I usually relate to the female because we are usually seen for our favors, which is not so, the woman. And I often strengthen the woman in my songs and even communicating on a day-to-day basis with my sisters and the younger female singers in the business. I would share a lot of things with them. So I am truly thankful that I can sit here today and say to you that I am very satisfied and filled that every single one of these female singers or the artists that came up, they all acknowledge the fact that I've been their inspiration and I've been their role model over the years. It's a wonderful feeling.
Because you did so many things, 44 years of career. You also were one of the I-Trees. How was it to perform with Bob Marley?
Wow, I can't find words right now to explain that. I'm just thankful that I was a part of that experience. It was a beautiful experience. And I must mention that when I started singing at age 11 in 1964, I just know that I love to sing, and that was it. But it's not until I really started working with Bob that I really found out how deep this music was and how serious it was. When I saw how this man took his music so serious, it was his life. And then I started looking into everything and said, this goes much deeper than entertainment. This is, a responsibility that you have on your shoulder. You have a God-given talent to deliver and to do our work, and you have to just know that you have to go about doing it positive, to teach, to educate, and to uplift.
Now, the funny thing is that line dancers actually play your song a lot. They're doing the electric slide on Electric Boogie. Did you know before that something like that would happen?
Well, that song in particular, Bunny Wailer wrote that song in 1982. And I remember Bunny saying that if this song released 10 or 20 years down the line, it's gonna be a hit song. But I never imagined the magnitude, what I'm seeing even today. There's no wedding without an electric slide right now. This is one of the biggest and the longest living dance so far. It's like magical.
Now, of course, you're teaching us something as well because I'm much younger and I'm seeing your performance and you saying on stage, do you remember this song? Do you remember this song? What artists shouldn't we forget about?
Well, let me tell you something. A lot of people would say, oh, I wasn't born yet when that song was made. Let me tell you, even when they are gone and the next generation and the next generation is gone, the music is gonna be there. Because I used to sing a song in school, it says, music alone shall live under the sun. So the music is everlasting. And we don't call our music no old school, it's a good school.
Actually, I heard you do a piece of what we know as Welcome to Jamrock from Damian Marley, but it's actually a song from Inika Mosi.
Exactly, you see what I'm saying? And they use that old school to do new school, so it's, it's exactly what we're talking about. And everybody is using samples from different, older songs to do a modern or a song today.
So what do you think about the reggae artists like Jack Cure, like the reggae artists from now?
Well, these people are really doing, they're just taking the music to another level, you know, and really continuing to spread the gospel of the music. You know, people like Jack Cure, Taros Riley, just to name a few. These young artists, we need them, you know, and you know, they're very talented, and they're just, it's a continuation, you know.
Because you had Barris Hammond and Shaggy on your last album. Shaggy is here. Are you going to meet him today?
Definitely, but that's what I'm saying to you. This album I'm telling you about, this double CD, it has every singer from Barris Hammond, Freddie McGregor, just to name a few. Gentleman and myself have a beautiful track on it as well. Just about every I would say is who is not on this CD. Everyone is on it.
Do you have a title for it already?
Marcia and Friends.
Okay, we're gonna check it out. Marcia Griffiths, thanks a lot for your time.
Thanks for having me too.